But let's see how things are going to turn out. We have God's Range starting on the CT side, and Wawa, they're going to be on the T side.
Exactly. And off the bat, we might just see a quick B rush. Wawa doing the classic strat, just B rush towards the apartments. Oh, but maybe a slow and steady approach as well is on the way. Just hiding their footsteps. Do not really want to give the intentions away, but a quick pop flash towards the site to make the entrance. There's a man towards Shard as well, but Insmooji has already found the site control just like that in their hands. But if the headshots will connect in such a good way from the side of God's Ring, then we might see a full stop, maybe towards the side, and the retake should be much more easier. Executor taking down the playmaker for this entire squad is not going to be in there.
And complete control initially given by the side of God's Rain, but the heavy stack coming from B short. They thought it was going to work out, but also kind of forced all the players into a choke point. Last man, Clouder, left towards Market. And I think just the amount of space that was given to the side of Wawa in the initial round itself made it extremely easy for them to play that post plant.
It just feels like Wawa are much more mechanically sharper for some reason. With the way they're able to connect the headshots, with the way they're able to shut down the players of God's Ring, they're just not standing a chance in these duels.
A little bit more than mechanics, I would say. I mean, if your CT is almost all the way towards Cat on B short, I mean, he was basically in ladder room, and the B side is completely empty. The Ts are already there. What can you do about it? Especially in the pistol round.
But once again, you've got the USPs versus the Glock in the long range, though.
At this point, it doesn't even matter.
Well, I guess, you know, I've always thought the Glocks are kind of underrated in the pistol round.
They
considering
are.
you can run and gun with that weapon. The accuracy is crazy with Glock. I love it. But once again, there's a downside as well. As we mentioned, if you're on the long range, the USP will always have the advantage, that one tap that you need.
We saw that as well. Short to bank.
Slow and steady approach. Taking their time. Scout towards connector. Can be the win condition as well. But not that easy. I mean, they have invested quite a lot, or a decent amount of money inside of this round. 2 MP9s, 1 scout. The scout misses the initial shot. Insmooji's the man who's been taken down, but then another headshot connection found as well. God's Ring finally sort of rising up from the ashes, but once again, they will be put down 6 feet under.
Look at mid. There's a late lurk coming from Finn, but I don't think they can extract a lot of value from this. One more player still on site, and he still managed to stay hidden. The name in will manage to catch the planter off guard. That's an important kill onto olofmeister, brings the round down to 2v2. An executor, he does not have a lot of HP on him, so holding stairs is going to be extremely difficult. A shot to the leg basically to end his life.
Oh no.
Nice round from God's Rain.
Yeah. Finn collects that kill. A 1v2 upcoming. The players got a hands on the MAC-10. Still the C4's not planted. Time is of the essence. And he finds the first headshot. Now it's all down to wasting the time, and that's what he does perfectly as well. And just like that, God's Ring, they get a crucial round in their hands. But once again, it's all about the momentum. Exactly. Now God's Ring, they have found the momentum. Can they carry on forward with this one? Because if Wawa is able to convert this eco round, then once again, all the momentum that God's Ring has will be lost.
Oh man, we have seen that before. Back and forth right off the bat. No one gets an opportunity to stabilize themselves economically and just continuously being reset. It's so brutal to deal with situations like that when you can't really get a strong foot in the game. But let's see. Again, back to the re-execute from the side of Wawa. Not a lot of investment, just that one SMG. Ek-9s. In terms of utility as well, just a few flashes to work with. Extremely important to make sure that those are popped perfectly. But the nade is going to slow down the initial assault, and Olof, there's a lot of pressure on him, finds the opening. 2 traded back from the side of God's Rain. Make that 3.
Good flashes on the board. And once again, from the short, these M1s are really starting to stick now. Good shot. One found and returned by Insmooji, but it's a 1v3 while he's only got an AK in his hands with only 11 HP. That's a lot. Another headshot found. Hold on. But not for long. He does not stay alive.
It's never only AK. Never only an AK. AKs do a lot of damage. Especially what we just saw. I mean, a shot to the head, instant death.
Yeah.
This was a nice little opening found by the side of Wawa. on this B side initially, but I think Clouda just returning 2 kills, instantly shutting down the initial momentum that WoW wanted to rely on, take that B side as quickly as possible, get the C4 planted, was not made possible because of Clouda. And again, forced on an eco. All down to GuardiaN, finds 2 important kills, looks for the third, and it's in the bag.
Easy mow down. This time it's GuardiaN on the map of Mirage, just mowing down Wawa. Seems like deja vu, but with the opposite team now.
It's Mirage. God's Reign on Mirage. I mean, they've proved to be a little too strong for anyone to deal with as far as the Indian group stages were concerned. And this is one thing that me, Necro, you and I, we were always having a conversation about what would happen when the Indian teams will face off against the teams from Pakistan with the legends involved in the lineups, of course. And finally, we're witnessing, I mean, what the differences are. First of what happened on Anubis, because as far as the Indian group stages were considered, Anubis was one on God's Reign go-to map. But now, I think today might have been an eye-opener for them as well, that they can't really underestimate anyone from the Pakistani side as well. And Mirage, I think, again, extremely important. It's very buggy map. Still the early stages, but important buy from the side of Wawa. Crucial bit of information covered by Fired Up in B apps.
Much. Another hit tossed in, but a beautiful shot from Executor. Another one to follow up as well. This is not a good start for God's Reign at all inside of the map. I mean, 2v5 upcoming, and just like that, Executor, when he finds those kills, when he finds those openers, it's really tough to stop him. And just look at the amount of space he gained as well, with just such less time.
I mean, he's been on fire today. That previous performance on Anubis as well, absolutely flawless. And now it seems like it might have taken time for him to click on Mirage, but finally he's here. A little bit of a reset. Handed to God's Reign, not a lot invested. Well, yeah, they are lacking a lot of utility, so they will have to be extremely careful and precise with how much value they draw from it. Olof and A main. Everyone else trying to gain some control in mid and B apps.
Executor once again executes one player towards B. Great start. GuardiaN out of the gate, off the bat. B site was opened up. InSmooth G wanted to capitalize, but he's a little bit too late on the trail. And now he'll just hold back for a while. The players boosted up towards short. He finds the first. Once again, even mid's on a lockdown. The players of Vava slowly and steadily are starting to crumble down now.
I think as soon as Executor was on site and he got killed off, Wawa, they realized it was time for them to switch up, and the plan was to collapse on that A side from mid and the A main position, clear up mid, take control of Nest, deny any rotation from the CT side, from Market, or be short, and Olaf getting picked off just shuts down any momentum that Wawa might have had. Now it's down to its Muje. If he can draw a lot of attention from the side of God's Reign on this B side, that A side execute is going to be made very easy, but Muje is going to get shut down. Bullet trying to draw pressure, will find the kill on Fen, on towards Ticket. This is going to be planted. Now that is important, bringing the round down to a 2v2.
And the scoreline's not that far away, too. Okay, chipped up, bruised up a bit. Crazy Gamer and Clouda, both of them seem quite healthy. Moves in all the way from the CT. Clouda is able to get the first, but OK instantly returns back with the trade. 1v1. OK just needs to burn some time, and that's what he's doing. Just jiggling around the corner. Does not have a lot of bullets in the AK. But he might have just squeezed that round away for his team. But no, it's going to be the answer. He's got the kit.
Yeah. He had the kit. Quite an easy defuse for him. But a very, very close round for either sides. And an important one for the sides of God's Reign as well. It almost slipped away. So much invested when they came in. They had the op 2 M4s bought. And even though Crazy Gamer started off with just a Deagle, was able to recover an AK later on in the round. Just the back and forth from the side of Wawa. I believe they want to play a little bit more reactive. They got early control of that B side. Executor right on side, but then he gets killed off from B short, and that just changed everything. Wawa started to second guess themselves where they actually want to make a play for B or switch up to A. The switch up came, but it was a little too late. But now let's see. Can they secure a few more rounds early on in this first half of the match? Lined up all of the players from the T side right outside of A. One waiting, Palace 2 in A main.
Oh, a little bit more quicker this time. GuardiaN finds one. An instant return as well by his own teammate. And Wawa, they're trying their best to equalize the number, but it's going to be way too tough. Even from the back now, Cloud is starting to close up close. But Bullet, he's got some different plans. Moving in towards short, slowly and steadily. His position is uncompromised, so that's a good news. It's to look at the A side, catches a man just lacking. Had no clue that he's going to be moving in from the mid itself. Found the short control, but not for long. Executor, he knows where the player is too. And Executor is not a man he would want to give these 1v1s to as well. He's been killing himself so far in these fights, but he gets shut down finally.
This time as well, I mean, again, trying to take things as slow as possible, not really working out for the side of Wawa, but I think more than Wawa's mistake, it was God's Rain just holding on quite nicely, especially those two early kills on A main. And it's Mujay just falling. We've already made sure that Wawa, it was going to be extremely difficult for them to bring themselves back into that previous round, but now the hero AK, and it's going to be the first thing that goes out of their hands. Bullet getting shut down in top mid. We have one more player from the CT side playing Flash quite aggressively. I mean, why not? You know you have a man who is called the GuardiaN himself watching over you. You can be as aggressive as you want.
I mean, they found the opener. Yeah, the follow-up as well from mid. Towards mid, there's one more man. And at this point, wow, they're just getting mowed down. Down three. Towards B once again. Executor was there. Executor has been lurking towards B from the start of the game. He has been there towards apartments. And the rest of the players, they're quite scattered up. And that's why when you see Executor finding the first kill towards the B side, the trail comes in a little bit too late.
I think along with that, from the side of Wawa, we haven't really seen them make any plays from mid. It's always been, as you mentioned, I mean, Executor majority of the times finding the opening on B apps. It's either Fired Up or Finn who goes down, and then they simply just push in. It's as simple as that for them. And to be fair, they've only got 2 rounds on the board so far at 6-2. God's Rain leading the charge. Oh, Fired Up. He gets a little too aggressive in T apps, and could lead to an interesting opportunity for God's Rain if they manage to find that opening kill. Complete control of underpass can be gained from this.
Oh! You're trying to go for that cheeky strat, but it does not work out this time. And Wawa with just an uppercut to the head. They start things off in a great pace this time. olofmeister looking to squeeze himself through the connector. It's going to be tough to find that squeeze. Okay, he's got the ladder room control. Will be peeking out all the way towards Nest. But he's not going aggressive just yet. He could find an off angle on the player that's right in the Nest itself. But Finn, he's playing this one quite safe. Even he knows the ladder room control's gone. You cannot be too confident.
It's kind of a hilarious situation between the two individuals. Whoever loses patience first is the one who gives away the info, but it's Mujay needs to be careful. He has Finn waiting for him on the other side, and Finn gets a nice little shutdown. But it's still a 3v4, and Wawa, they have side control. Okay, the late lurk from B short. Important kill found. Olof on side as well, finds one more. Last man left. It's going to be the anchor on the B side, Fired Up, and he's stuck in market.
Yeah, it's just waiting for someone to peek out in his crosshairs.
That is the third one on the board for Wawa, I guess. Can't really do much.
Yeah. For GuardiaN, at least they're maintaining that constant lead that is needed. Once again, as I mentioned, it just seems like deja vu, but with the opposite team. The scoreline is pretty much the same. This is what it was exactly happening in the previous map of Anubis as well. Instead of GuardiaN, it was Wawa, and instead of Wawa, it was GuardiaN. So yeah, still that 3 rounds lead is keeping the players of GuardiaN in a good touch.
Ooh, but this is where things can get very interesting now. Let's look at the buy from the side of God's Reign. Utility. No utility, in fact, on Crazy Gamer GuardiaN with just, smoke. There's Finn. Clouder just lobbing everything in the early round. Fired up with a Molotov remaining. So utility is where God's Reign could have actually faced a lot of problem. But no, look at that. Early control of underpass. So much aggression coming in from the CTs. They find the opening. They find the second kill of the round. And they have so much map control already. It's going to be so difficult for Wawa to find any space on this map now. The Ts are stuck in TV room and top mid.
GuardiaN still with the op. Just waiting. But then Finn, he finds a pick. And that's a crucial one. Somewhere down the line, the speculations are now starting to come true where the players are once again looking for the flood towards the B site. And GuardiaN, a quick repositioning from him as well.
I think it's over.
Yeah,
Final call of this round, save the op.
pretty much is. Okay, yeah, he needs to go for the save. And then maybe in the upcoming round, go towards mid, try and find a pick, because Finn has always been going for those dry peaks from connector.
Yeah, true. But this was very cheeky from the side of God's Reign. I mean, a round where you know you're already struggling in terms of money. They just go hyper aggressive. 2 players dropping an underpass, securing control of T-Apps early. And now they have that double op online.
Oh no. This just makes things even worse for Wawa.
I can't even imagine how happy Fired Up would be right now.
Yeah.
It's him and GuardiaN from his team that are hopping.
It's time for me to impress GuardiaN, baby.
Let's go.
But that would also make him a little bit nervous, considering...
Yes!
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you see...
Now, GuardiaN himself is going to judge you and how he plays.
Exactly. The judgment will definitely be there, and you need to impress the old dog. Is that going to happen?
Oh.
Good Molotov, actually. Will flush the player out. All the control that you had in your hands is once again taken away. The op shot connects, but the confirmation does not come through. Fired up. He's able to chip a lot of damage away on that player. OK is barely surviving. This nade would have been able to find the confirmation, but the players, they instantly look forward to back away because they know the op is towards the B entrance, just looking down. It's next to impossible to pass through. So you might as well try to reroute towards mid. Try and go for those up close and personal combats. That's why you see them moving in from the underpass towards connector. They have a better shot over there.
I do agree with that, but they have that smoke already set up to cross on towards B short. They're setting up utility to take mid control, but Finn, he's all set.
Yeah.
Finds a more down, 3 kills secured.
So that was desperation right there, because they did not have a lot of utils left anymore. So they needed to make something out of nothing, and those smokes that were already laid down, somewhere down the line, GuardiaN knew that they would try to utilize their smoke and move in. So, a good read from GuardiaN.
I mean, yeah, it was a good read, but from the side of Wawa, I think they could have just moved in a little bit quicker.
That's what they try to do. I mean, yeah, they got screwed up.
I think they just spent too much time. So once the crossing smoke was laid out, I think they just spent too much time having the player from underpass rotate and set up utility on mid so they could push B short. But as you said, by the time they did that, I think God's Reign, they realized, all right, we have a little bit of control on T-Apps as well. So we know no one's coming from T-Apps. Maybe they're going to try to push A through A main or mid. And Finn just lining up those first 3 kills, completely shut down any momentum for the sides of Wawa in that previous round. But last round of the first half, so this is where I think God's Reign can establish themselves as the winning side of this map already, since it is 8-3, and if they win this, 9-3 swap gives complete control of this map to God's Reign. Wawa, they win this, and then they win the pistol in the second half. Then there's an opportunity that they can bring themselves back. What do you think? Oh, nice shot.
I'm not exactly sure why he went for that re-peek over there, even though he knows there's double up on the board. And it's just chaos from the ops. It's an absolute massacre towards the A site. Even GuardiaN's ops able to find a lot of connections. Yeah. Even Fired Up's ops able to find that full stop. And just like that, we are done with the first half, and God's Reign with a 9-3 half in their hands. That means Wawa for this pistol round, this upcoming pistol round, is going to mean quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it means a lot. It either makes or breaks Mirage for the side of Wawa. God's Reign, they have a big round difference working out in their favor, so there's a nice little safety cushion for them to work with, and I think that will still keep the team's mentality in check. Wawa on the other side, they're going to be feeling the pressure now, because it's not just Mirage, Ancient as well has been one of the go-to maps for God's Reign, but it's an all-out mid-rush coming in from the side of God's Reign this time. And is Wawa prepared for this? I don't think so. It seems like they have it caught off guard already.
I love this. Using the Glock to its fullest potential. Just barrel stuff your opponents down. Pushing them right on their faces, and they know in up close and personal combats, Glocks are always going to prevail. And that's why they're just able to win these duels. Just look at the amount of accuracy that you can find. The man's going for jump shots as well, and he's still finding those connections.
And, I mean, especially the only long-range position they had to worry about was while crossing from mid and taking mid control. And over there as well, I think they just overwhelmed the players of Wawa with sheer numbers. 5 players just peeking in together.
And you're all by yourself towards Nest, looking down. What are you going to do? Yeah, maybe you find the first one, but then still there's 4 guns looking at you.
But to be fair, you can only do that in the pistol round.
Yeah.
If it was a proper buy, I think anyone from the side of Wawa would have at least tried to go for that first initial kill.
Oh, Zeus in the hands. Interesting. And somewhere down line, they are already able to get the read on the play. Yeah, that was a little bit far away as well for the Zeus connection, so I highly doubt he would have been able to find a confirmed kill. But awkward engagement. Fired Up, unfortunately, switched up to a Glock. I'm not exactly sure why he did so, but hey, at least he got the kill.
Yeah, at least he finds the kill. Did you check out the new Zeus skin though?
I did. I'm not sure how I feel about it though.
You have the same skin.
I do, but okay. If you try to speak of as a player perspective, as a normal casual player-based perspective, right? Do you really want a Zeus skin?
Yes.
No, man.
Why not?
I mean, I'm good with my knives and gloves, even though I don't have them.
No. I think, Necro, you specifically need that Zeus skin on you.
Let's be honest. How often do you actually buy a Zeus in the round? It's super rare.
I mean, yeah.
Exactly. So do you really need a Zeus skin?
See, now that it has a skin and it comes back online every 30 seconds, I'm going to use it a lot
That's what Valve thought. Valve were like, okay, you know what? We know the players are going to buy the skins anyway, so you might as well try to. What's the thing that has no skins? Oh, Zeus. Let's make a skin for that.
Oh, look at this. Oh! Nice little peek from Olaf, and he gets 3. Makes it look so easy. That's target practice right there.
Yeah, I mean, for a moment we think Wawa, they're just getting dominated, and then Olaf pulls off plays like that. And just like that, an easy stop in the tracks. God's Reign, you really got to question your thought process there.
You know how in the early days when we were learning the game, you would go into a map and just practice peeking angles? That's what he made it look like.
Yeah. Aimbots. One of the best maps that is out there. Remember?
Yeah.
The workshop map? Yeah.
I think we still have it.
We still do, yeah. I mean, I don't really practice on it anymore, considering, you know, back in the day, we all had a dream to become a professional player ourselves.
Yeah, now we've just given up.
Yeah, and then I used to look at Scream, the headshot machine, you know, he was famous, and he used to practice on that map, so even I try to copy him. Yeah, it's a whole other story that I've become like him before now. I mean, towards mid, they found a lot of explore points. They're able to explore as well. A 3v4. Unfortunately, Smooth G and olofmeister taking down a big problem for Wawa and also a match point in the makings for GuardiaN.
Crazy gamer, like always, living up to his name. The man is crazy indeed. Just shift walks past market window, takes a few shots to his face, and repeats the same angle. Trying to find another duel, but a 3v3 between GuardiaN and Wawa. And GuardiaN just a few steps away from closing out a Mirage with a win. Crazy, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. He's right on site, finds the opening, execute out of the picture. There's the trade. Wawa, we're looking for 2v2 now.
Crazy Gamer's chipped up, but from the short, he's still able to get away with the pick. Crazy Gamer, he's indeed crazy. With the amount of HP he's got, he's still playing with quite a bold approach. He went for the flash, went for the defuse, but then in the end gets knifed from the back. Yeah, the defuse does not really come through, but for GuardiaN, that was the match point.
Yeah, and look at how crazy Gamer is. Doesn't even react. Gets a 3k, had like 8 HP when he found the last 3 kills of the round. And he's like, alright, it's just another day at work.
Yeah, but he was still able to instill that fear in the opponent's hearts. Maybe a little bit of a communication error. Maybe he was not communicating properly. That one man towards
what?
Who's Crazy Gamer's quite chipped up. He disrespects the Molotov, peeks out, gets the kill, finds the opener, and then his teammates just follow up. Just like that, the site control lost, and now GuardiaN, the amount of confidence they've got inside of this round, it's incredible. Yeah, it's impossible for Executor to pull the round back once again, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be GuardiaN to close off the map of Mirage in a complete one-sided affair. None of us saw this coming, but GuardiaN